You too.
Today marked an historic day for advanced melanoma patients who now have access to 2 publicly funded immunotherapy treatments. Opdivo, also known as nivolumab, is free to patients from today, courtesy of Pharmac, and drug company Merck Sharp & Dohme is bridging the cost of its drug, Keytruda, also known as pembrolizumab, from today until it's funded by Pharmac from September 1st, all things being equal. Barry was first diagnosed with melanoma on his arm 14 years ago. It's now returned, and in the last 6 months he's had some of his tongue removed, and he now has a tumour on his heart that is inoperable. I spoke to Barry a short time ago outside Auckland Hospital after he received his first infusion of Keytruda under this new regime.
Yes, the first one for New Zealand apparently, so it's quite an honour, and everything went well, wasn't any problem, so everyone's happy.
How did you find out about Keytruda? Who told you about it and when?
We were told last week by my oncologist, our doctor, and it's just gone from there, from a week ago till today. So until then it's been quite a mystery to us, or something that's just been a wee bit out of touch, but reality has set in and here we are.
And you've had it, the first in the country. What treatment were you getting before, Barry? Prior to Keytruda, what treatment were you getting for your cancer?
Whenever I had a tumour, John, the only way they could treat it was to remove the tumour. So I had 4 of those, and this one, they couldn't do anything with it. So with this new treatment coming up, I was fortunate enough to be selected to have it done.
And so you'd kind of hit the wall. Prior to immunotherapy, prior to Keytruda, there was really nothing more that could be done for you?
No, this was the last tumour I had, that was it. They couldn't do anything more for me. So I had open heart surgery last week. Sorry.
No, sorry, Barry. You go.
I had open heart surgery last week, and they opened me up and found the cancer had gone to my heart, so they just closed me up again, said they couldn't do anything with it. And then our oncologist said that the new drug was coming in and that I'd been chosen to do the first infusion, which is quite an honour.
And very exciting, because, you know, if it works, then it's going to make a real difference, isn't it?
Oh, certainly will, and not just for us, but everyone else that's got the hope of getting on the treatment.
Now, for people who are listening on the radio, who aren't watching this, you're standing beside your rather glorious-looking wife, Anne. I hope you don't mind me describing her in those terms, Barry, yes. But she looks absolutely lovely, and I bet she's excited about this too, is she?
Oh, you're right in both accounts, John. She's lovely and she's very excited. We're both very excited, yes. So it's been quite a wild ride, actually, the last couple of months, but the last week has been so exciting for us that it's been beyond belief, really, that we're actually here.
Yeah. I can see on your arm a sticking plaster. Can you describe what happens when you get the infusion? Is that where it went in? Is it a drip? What is it?
Yeah, it's just a drip, John, and it takes an hour for the infusion to go in, then with the flush and everything. So it's just a normal drip in the arm, yes. No problems, no hassles, it's all straightforward.
And is it every 2 or 3 weeks you're going back?
Every 3 weeks. I go for a check with the oncologist every other week, and then the second week we go for another infusion.
And Barry, what did your doctor, your oncologist, tell you about efficacy, about whether or not this might work, the kind of odds in favour of it working? Has that all been explained to you?
Yes, very well, John. We appreciate the way they tell us everything. There's nothing left out, so that you're in no doubt if it doesn't work, that this is the last step for us. But everyone's been so positive, and it's been smiles all around for everyone. So we're all very positive it's going to work, and that's the only way we're looking ahead. There's no other option, but it will work. Just one thing I'd like to say, John, the people in the oncology department here at Auckland and North Shore, they're just absolutely marvellous. And you couldn't ask for better people to help you on this journey. And we just like to say, both of us, like to say a big thank you to all involved. It's been marvellous.